Hey campers, I tore apart what I did because I got to thinking about it. I had a subscriber give me a little bit of a hard time about mounting that uh, water heater directly to the plywood wall. And I really started thinking about it. And I went and checked the manufacturer's suggestions and that type of thing. And sure enough, that shouldn't be there. So I did a little safety precautions. I'll show you what I did. Um, See, it's right here behind me. Yeah. What I did here is I put this big metal panel up here, and it's got a half inch behind the actual heater, and then it's got another half inch behind. Oops, let me turn this so you can see it. Everything's kind of backwards. Right here behind the wall. So I'm going to turn this camera around a little for you. Okay, so when you look behind this, you'll see there's an air gap behind the actual heater right here. Stick my finger back there, see? And there's a heater air gap right here behind this panel. So it's set out with some, I had some little metal blocks that were used for putting seat belts in, and I put those in there, screwed it all down. So yeah, I got to redo my plumbing because now, since I moved this out an inch, these are going to have to be re-drilled right here and right here. And of course I had to cut them, and they're under here, see? I had to cut them again. So I need to take them off the cutoff piece here. I lowered this considerably too, and didn't like how high it was. So I've got to take these off and reinstall them back up here again. And let me show you what happens when I close the door now, though. There it is. So, got it centered in there again. I feel a lot happier about this. The back of the door is going to get this piece. It has a little lip on it, which will catch the front of this when it closes, because this is going to be behind here like that. And it's also going to get a short piece of this flex pipe. I'll just cut it real short, and I'll use some of that high heat metal tape and tape it on there, and that'll hold the end of this thing out right up against the grill. There's going to be a grill right up there. Not sure where it's at right now, or otherwise I'd show it to you. But it's just a square grill, and this should work pretty good. Well, I just wanted to show you the upgrade. This is still episode 27, and we're supposed to be working on the wiring. And I'm still where I was on that. I've got those in, got the switch panel in, and that's in. And one of the reasons I'm not working on this is I'm waiting for from Windy Nation, 150 amp fuse, because that's what they recommended for this, and some cables, ground cable, and the main cable to hook this up from my hot right there, my hot wire. So I'm waiting for that to show up. It'll be a day or two more, but I'm going to go ahead and finish this up, and I'll probably put these panels on the doors. Then we'll head back into the wiring. How's that sound? Well, that's all I have for you right at the moment, so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye. Hey campers, I'm just having a little bit of chamomile tea, trying to calm down a little bit. Had a little bad experience at Walmart. Went in there, and $10 prescription went up to $56.43. Yeah, they even add a 43 to the end of it, you know. Yeah, I paid it, and I walked through the store, and I got my stuff. Got my Frank's Red Hot Buffalo for my wings. And yeah, I got it to the cashier, and I was doing the self-checkout, and I got like halfway through it. And I thought about all the thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars I spend there every year. And I just kind of dropped everything. Right in the middle of it, I had like 38 bucks rung up onto the little screen already. And I just turned and looked at the lady and said, you know, I'm not doing this. And I just walked out. And I don't think I'm going to go back. I think Walmart's off my list. Unless they got a, you know, giant flat screen for 99 bucks or something like that on sale. I might go back and pick up one of their giveaway items, but I'm not giving them any more of my money. I mean, there's a certain point when, you know, the guy says, I've had enough of this, you know, and I think I've reached it with Walmart. And, well, that being said, I did get my priority package today. I ordered up my my 150 amp fuse for the 1500 watt inverter there, and it showed up, and all my cables showed up. Got my little fuse here, and also I forgot to mention, I got the remote for the inverter, so I can turn it off and on from the inside of the coach there, because I didn't want to have to come out here and open the doors every time. But here's the little remote. It has a plug in, and it just plugs into the end there, and I'll hook up the switch to the inside, and I'll be able to off and on my 110 from the inside, which is kind of cool. And I got my cables too. Try to put this thing away so I can show you. Here we go. Yeah, still a little frustrated, you know. I guess everybody does that every once in a while. But 2-aught cables. I guess the fuse goes in between the two. One goes to the power, one goes to the inverter. And I got a long ground cable. It looks like it's plenty long enough to go ahead and ground that. So I think I'm going to be putting these in after I put in the windows here. I mean the panels. I think I'm going to build these panels first on the doors. Then I'm going to get back to doing the electrical. And these only took 2 days to get here. That's pretty fast. I guess they meant it when they said they're going to priority ship them, huh? Okay, I'm sorry about the little rant there. It's just, should just keep that stuff to myself. But I just got all aggravated, and I still am aggravated. But I'm going to go ahead and get some panels ready, and this time I'm going to rivet them on, and I'm going to show you the process as we go. But I'm going to get them prepped first. All right, I'll see you guys in a minute. Hey, buddy. What are you doing? What are you doing, kitty? Come on over here. What are you up to, buddy? You purring, huh? Yep. Sure is nice to have a buddy when you're not feeling up to it. Yeah, you're a good boy.